Cowabunga, pizza time, radical, whatever you want to say, it is that time. It's the Magic the Gathering pre-release for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set. I have some mixed feelings about the set overall. I feel like some of the cards are pretty generic, but I'm pretty pumped for this pre-release overall. I have 10 of my friends coming here out of the 40 people that are going to be there. So hopefully I get a few games with them. So let's go over there. Let's kick some shell. Let's crack some pack. And let's pray for something good. All right, got to the shop a little early, so I wanted to take a look at some of the product they had. They had these cool deck boxes with the turtles holding some of the pizza on them. They had some cool play mats and some binders that you could hold your cards in. And then my brother did actually pick up the team up box, so we're looking forward to play that together. But yeah, some pretty cool product overall from the set. All right, so let's crack open this box. Now, for some reason, I forgot there was a pull tab on the side, so my buddy across from me was like, hey, dummy, pull the pull tab. So when I finally got that figured out, went ahead and cracked that open. Now, if you've never been to a pre-release, the box typically comes with, I believe, 5 or 6 packs. I can't remember now. I'm so tired. And then typically like a little like knickknacks and then a promo card. The promo card that I actually got, this Northwind Avatar, was one of the big hits for the set, so I was pretty pumped to get that. And then I got like the 20-sided die. Usually has like the theme of the set. So there was like a turtle on there and this like generic stock card. But yeah, so overall, I went 2-1 on the night. I did pretty good. I really like my deck out a lot. It was a blue-green deck. Originally, I was looking at blue-red, but the red cards that I had just weren't fitting into there. And like, I didn't feel like I had a lot of bombs. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go that direction. Now, some of like the new things that they added within this set are like sneak. So it's very similar to ninjutsu, but basically it has do with anything. So you could do it with like an instant or sorcery or even the creature. So like Leonardo was one of the big things that you can use sneak for. I was thinking about making a deck around him, but I just didn't have enough cards to go white. And then those mutagen tokens, that's the other big thing within the set. So it's activated at sorcery speed, but it's an artifact that you can tap it and you give a creature +1/+1 and they keep it for the entirety of the time. So that's kind of the big things within this set. So I decided to go blue green. I had a lot of blue artifact cards, so I'm like, okay, let's pivot into that. And then I had some pretty decent green cards that I could make those mutagen tokens and hopefully just continue to buff my cards and swing in on them. I also had April O'Neil in the deck and a lot of other things like Donatello's technique that were just drawing me a bunch of cards. So my hand was always full. I was always healthy, so I was feeling pretty pumped about that. Now, the first game was the one that I lost. My opponent was playing a green black deck, and I was doing pretty well, but he had this one combo that he hit twice on me. The first time is basically what happens is I can't remember the creature's name, but it was an 8/8 with trample. If you tap a land, you actually got an additional green mana. And then he also had Mutagen Man. Mutagen Man is like 2 green mana with X. So whatever you pay for that, you get X mutagen tokens. And then any activated artifact abilities cost 1 less. So mutagen tokens cost 1. Basically, they were 0. So what he was doing is he had that big creature. He was tapping them, creating 20 mutagen tokens, and then swinging in with like a 30/30 trample. And I couldn't stop him. So literally both the games I lost against him was because of that. So pretty cool combo, but kind of sucks to go out that way. But yeah, that was my first game. Now, the second game, I actually had a bye. I've never had that happen to me before, but for whatever reason, someone had like left the event. So they're like, hey, you win. So that's why I won that game technically. Wasn't complaining, got to go around and, hang out with my friends, watch some of their games. So that was a lot of fun. And the final game, I actually got to play my friend. He was also playing a blue green deck. Um, First game that we played against each other, I was just drawing a bunch of cards, had so many creatures on the board, and he couldn't just stabilize, so won that game. And then sadly, the second game I was playing against him, he kept a one-hand land. He was feeling good about it. He did not draw any lands the rest of the game. So it was a pretty quick one. So sorry to my buddy for that, but went ahead and got that dub for that. But overall, it was a lot of fun. And yeah, all right, we are back at home. I am not going to lie, it is late and I am tired, but I wanted to wrap up this video by opening the final 2 packs that I won from the pre-release. Had a great time, love spending time with friends and meeting new people and sharing a love for the game. Like I mentioned earlier, I have some mixed feelings about this set. I just feel like there are so many legendary creatures and some of them are very generic, but it is Turtles, so it's definitely up my alley. Comment down below. Let me know how you like the pre-release or just the set in general. And if you wet, did you get any big pulls there? And also for future videos, like with the pre-release, let me know if you want to see it like vlog style and actually me playing some of the games. But yeah, make sure to subscribe and follow for future videos. I'm going to bed. Hope you all have a great night and see you in the next one. Peace.